Okay, Helldivers, welcome back to another video. Today we're inside of Helldivers 2 and there is loads happening. The community is going absolutely rampant as Ironside has come out with a load of answers inside of the Helldivers 2 leaks Discord and has a rough estimate date that the Illuminate are actually going to be returning to us and exactly where they're coming from. This leads to a really weird speculation, but we'll have to see exactly how this one pans out. On top of that, Arrowhead's insider report has just jumped out with the new community update for June 2024, and we've got a load of things that people have really enjoyed since the latest patch, including the latest anime styled dub that everybody is enjoying, and as well on top of that, Physique in its new response. So we're going to be taking a look at all of this stuff today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. On top of that, check out our sponsor GamerSupps. These guys are onto an absolute whirlwind just recently, with brand new launches coming every day, and over the next couple of days we've got quite a lot of chaos happening. So make sure you stay tuned to it. Go ahead and check them out, the energy drink company that you guys need in your life. Use code CloudPlays at checkout once you get down to the description and click the link. With that being said though, let's dive on into what we've got happening inside of Helldivers 2. So starting off, the community update for June 2024 coming from Arrowhead's insider, the reports from the front line. They go over absolutely everything with regards to the latest war report of what's happened over recent months. This involves absolutely everything, including the XO49 Emancipator and unlocking all of that stuff, and having the black hole being created. It's a really good read as far as the story, lore, ability usage, so make sure you go ahead and give it a read, as well as their war table favorites such as the 2 billion bots, the Virilia 5x Angel Venture, and the Meridia Super Colony event. I love how they actually are pushing out these narratives of favorite parts of the storyline, as well as their research and development overall. This is a really good read, although nothing new inside of it. It's a great way to catch up with all things Helldivers that you may have missed throughout the recent Galactic War update. Next up though, we have got quite a lot happening. The main black hole that everyone is talking about, speculating over, people are sitting at Meridia for a very long time, myself actually included. It's relatively sad, but people are spotting lights and stuff in the near distance, stating just visited Meridia. Anyone know why there is something out there? And there are some weird sounds coming from the Meridia black hole as well. It's a really interesting usage, and this could lead to a hell of a lot, such as Ironsight's main speculations of the Illuminate coming from the black hole is a little bit of a questionable usage, and if they do have to do that, there's probably going to be some sort of FTL jump, and we'll get into why that is in just a second. But as far as a actual release date for the Illuminate arriving, Ironsight seems to speculate to July 12th. This is the general consensus from the community at the moment. Nothing too solid, but me and Jinx were speculating that the Illuminate would come mid-July, so it would line up. And on top of that, he also states that the Illuminate will come from the south at the moment. This is a weird one because obviously Meridia being the black hole and everybody thinking this is what's going to release the Illuminate through is not within the southern region of the galactic map. The likelihood is, and speculations are going through right now, is that they're using that as a way to make their way into this galactic war table to then FTL jump through to the southern regions where it is quote-unquote safer. The only thing that makes it a little bit weird and unbelievable is the basis of all of the audio files that we've seen of recent that Ironside was nice enough to give me, stating that the Terminids are from the east, the automatons are from the west, and the Illuminates are just everywhere. So we don't actually know how this one's going to pan out, but it's likely that we'll find out over oncoming weeks exactly what it is that's going to be happening from the Illuminate. Get your tinfoil hats on and get into the comment section. Let me know what your story is and what you think is going to happen with regards to the Illuminate, where they're coming from and how they're going to make their appearance. I'm really liking this part of the storyline, mainly because the Illuminate coming is the biggest thing to hit Helldivers 2. Once it eventually does hit though, we're going to have to move into the next speculation. What that's going to be, we'll have to wait and see. Nonetheless though, everybody seems to be enjoying this most recent patch update, and although it was absolutely tiny, people are loving this stuff, and I have no idea how this one one has done so damn well. But one of the most recent changes to the patch game update was that they have now got the Japanese dub as far as audio subtitles and the actual audio itself, meaning this post right here is definitely gaining some decent traction, stating, "Don't sleep on the Japanese dub. It's just as epic as you think it would be. Just changed your accessibility settings and reboot the game. Bam, Helldivers is now your favorite anime." And I absolutely love it. I think it's absolutely hilarious that the smaller details, everybody is really having some fun with it. Now, it does sound quite interesting, especially if you are not Japanese. These may well be something that you enjoy using when it comes to that anime style aspect. So go ahead, give it a check out. It is pretty damn cool. Next up though, the other thing that people are really enjoying right now is the peak physique, and this thing is absolutely mental and well worth using. The only thing that's going to make this difficult now is that if you get too used to the way the peak physique is actually operating, it means that you are likely to have a little bit of a stumble bum later on in the game when you have to change up your armor, because this thing right here, this is absolutely rapid. The movement in the ergonomics is so damn good and it's so damn fluent that it's definitely worth using. So if you haven't already used peak physique, then I would recommend going and giving it a crack. Me myself, I'm going to be gutted to be losing those extra grenades that I also love using so damn much, but this seems to be worth using. Now, before we get into the rest of the video, though, we are doing a giveaway here on the channel. If you guys want to get involved with it, it's really, really simple. We're giving away a copy of Helldivers 2, and if you've already got the game, don't panic. We are giving you guys the money equivalent in super credits. Now, if you want to get involved with it, it's really simple. Head down to the comment section and put a squid emoji in the comment section below. That'll enter you in, and we'll announce the winner this weekend via the community page here on the channel and on the giveaway announcement sector of the Discord. It's absolutely booming over there, so even if you don't enter the giveaway, make sure you go and check it out. 10,500 people over there right now, all like-minded and fighting for democracy. Nonetheless, let's dive on into the rest of what we've got. So, starting off here, a post which gained so much traction, it's gained nearly 10,000 upvotes on Reddit, states, "I once again beg for assisted reload to make sense. Not having to have a teammate carry your pack would just increase the usage of it." Now, 100% that is definitely the case for me. If I had somebody who had their reload pack on their back and needed a quick reload, I've got no qualms at sitting behind them, popping a brand new round in, and then continuing to fire my own usage. It doesn't make it all too entertaining and too pleasant, especially if you are a single player jumping into matchmaking all the time, to have to be that person to carry something that you really don't want to carry because it doesn't benefit you any way, shape or form. So I think that this petition sort of usage would be absolutely incredible and something that really should do quite well in the long run. And if Arrowhead haven't seen this already, then they definitely need to make sure that they pay attention to it. So go and show this post some love. Give it an upvote. The link is down in the description. It'll be the second to last one in the sources. Now, this was making a lot more sense than the way that we do it now, so it's definitely something that I would suggest that actually plays out. And finally, we have got this right here. This post is again hilarious, and we're going to talk about this one now. It states, "Almost finished with my cosplay armor. Cape is done." Now, this is obviously the Sony review bomb cape. Now, it's absolutely hilarious that we've managed to get a IRL version of this before the one actually dropped in game. People are actively being able to make them themselves before we actually access it in game. Now, I know that a lot of people are stating right now that we're waiting for people to have their access given back to them from Sony for those countries that have not been allowed to play now for quite some time. This is not something I expect to see anytime soon, and I'd be surprised if Sony actually retract this absolutely whatsoever. So the likelihood is if that's what we're waiting on, then the cape may never actually arrive. This is a little bit of a nightmare, mainly because I think that the right time to launch it would be then, but I don't see it ever happening. So we'll have to see exactly how that one pans out. Let me know what you guys are thinking via the comment section below, but this is an interesting one, that is for damn sure. That's unfortunately all we've got time for today, though. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. We are live right now on Twitch, so make sure you head on over, come and do some runs with us in the Helldivers community. Thanks again for watching, guys. Appreciate your faces, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the clouds.